Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing an upper body workout, but the primary focus is going to be an alternate pressing movement. All right, so what that means is it could be any bench press variation or an overhead press variation. Right now I'm not concerned about overhead strength as I am just increasing my bench press. So I'm going to use my alternate bench press day as a day to mainly target my triceps. All right, so I break the lift down into pieces. So as I have it right now, you saw that I did Larson press on my first pressing day, and that was more focused on my chest and shoulders. Today, the variation is going to be the football bar bench, and that is going to reduce strain on my shoulders, and it's going to work my triceps more. All right, so it's kind of divvying it in half. I'm still working the movement pattern. It's just the first bench day was more focused on chest and shoulders. This bench day is less strain on my shoulders and more focused on my triceps using the football bar, and that's why I'm using it. I'm going to be working with 205 pounds, and I'm doing 5 sets of 8. Now, the first bench press day, I worked up to a total of 40 repetitions, and how I got there was a set of 20, and then 2 more sets at a slower tempo. I'm not going to be doing that or trying to train to failure on today's lift. I'm just trying to get 8 good reps, all right? I already got the failure done earlier on the week. I'm training the movement pattern this week. That's going to conserve energy. It's going to allow my body to recover, so next week I can continue to add a little bit more weight over a period of time, getting that progressive overload. So let's begin today's workout. One thing I can work on is that when I'm warming up, not to rush it, all right? Just, even though there's no weight on the bar, or there's less weight that I normally do as I'm warming up, I still want to do the movement just as if there was heavy weight on there. I don't want to do the warm-ups just like whatever. So that's something I got to remind myself. And that when I watch these, I can see that, yeah, I need to focus on doing my warm-ups with more intent instead of just rushing right through them. All right, so I got 5 sets of 8. The first working weight is going to be 205 pounds. It's going to film the first set of 8, and then we're going to film the last set of 8 because I want to see how the bar moved. And like I said, how it looks, how it moved, and how it feels will give me the data I need for when I program next week's program. Pretty good. That's exactly where I want the weight to feel. and how I want the bar to move. I feel like that was an effective set. You see how I'm placing my feet? There's multiple ways to place your feet, but what I would recommend is if you're quad dominant, you could push off with the balls of your feet or your toes like some lifters do, and they put it underneath the bench. And if you're hamstring dominant, I would put my feet out, all right? I'm driving with my heels in the ground and outward, all right? I'm hamstring dominant, so that helps me the best. But either way will work, all right? Even if I did this way, it will work. I feel more stable, and my rear end stays on the bench the majority of the time when my heels are connected with the ground. All right, so that concludes today's video. What I wanted to show was, what I wanted to display was how to do an alternate pressing day, which would be a secondary upper body day. All right, so with the alternate press day, it doesn't have to be a bench press. It could be any form of bench press that targets your weak point or relieves strain on any muscles or joints that you're having, okay? So that's why I use the football bar, relieving strain off of my shoulders, forcing my triceps to work more, relieving strain off of my wrists. And it also helps teach me to tuck my elbows while I'm pressing, all right? I also try to throw in a little bit of other tips in there while I was lifting, feet placement wise. So if you got anything out of this video, if you laughed a little bit or anything, like, comment, subscribe, it helps me out. And don't forget to have yourself a nice day.